an SEO trick you can use right now. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. If you're not aware what SEO is, it's search engine optimization. And what it basically means is, how do you get seen in Google? I mean, really, that's what it comes down to nowadays, is how do you get seen? And there's a process to that. There's things that Google likes, things that Google doesn't like, and things that it's looking for in order for you to get rank and so forth. And so I'm going to tell you one very simple trick that it helps, especially if you're able to get onto Amazon.com, because this is the example I'm going to use tonight. So last night I had mentioned that my new book just came out, 9 Ways to Amazon-Proof Your Business. It just came out on Amazon just yesterday. And one of the interesting things that I was seeing was that when you typed in my name, the author page was not coming up in Google. And when you typed in the title of the book, the page itself wasn't showing up in Google. Now, I knew it was just a matter of time for it to show up. See, there's a great advantage in being seen on Amazon.com. And one is just for the SEO itself, because Google always takes Amazon and puts it very close to the top of the list of searches. If you've typed in anything related to something that's on Amazon, it's oftentimes going to pop up right towards the top, depending on what the competition is and so forth. But so I was wondering how long it was going to take, but one thing I had a clue about, and one thing I had seen in the past that I'd done for my other clients and done for myself, is that if you're able to take a link that you're trying to get ranked and you can spread it out on social media, and not just any social media, but especially those areas of social media that Google is paying attention to. So it's paying attention to YouTube, it's paying attention to, Facebook. It's paying attention to Instagram. There's a handful of places that you can tell that Google is watching for links and so forth. And I just happen to have this show on all of those areas, and everything that I put in the description has the ability to get ranking pretty quickly because I'm spread out all over the place, spread out, including in podcasts and so forth. And so I knew that if just by putting the link to the show, to the book itself, the link to the book and the link to my author page, that I had a feeling that was gonna help boost things up. And sure enough, relatively quickly after that episode blasted out, I started getting ranking in Google. So that's something you can use right away. It's not just an Amazon.com thing. This is for anything that you're trying to get ranked. If you have everything else right on the page, meaning you've got the good title tags, and you've got a decent amount of content that plays into what you're trying to get ranked for, and you don't have huge amounts of competition. These are two things that had zero competition. I titled the book something that no one had used before. My name is something that's unique. There are many Brian Pombos out there, but Brian J. Pombo is something that I've kind of adopted as my main name because it stands out from all the other Brian Pombos out there. So I have brianjpombo.com. We have Brian J. Pombo Live here. These are not all by accident or because I'm trying to fluff up my own ego. It helps, but it's not necessary. But if you're looking to get ranked for something out there, if you're looking for people to see you or find you in a specific spot, then just simple SEO is backlinks from positive areas like YouTube and so forth. It's a quick way to be able to get the word out there to Google that something exists and that it ought to be seen. So that's a quick little tip from me to you. And you go check by typing in this title into Google and see all the different places where it shows up. Depending on when you're seeing this, it'll be more or less, but I can almost guarantee Amazon's going to be toward the top. Unless for some reason in the future we get taken down because of our inflammatory name, but hopefully that won't happen. Because the book really isn't about how rotten Amazon.com is. It's more about how can you make yourself so different that even a big player like Amazon.com can't stop you. And that's what the book's all about. So go check that out. I'm going to talk specifically about the book and how you can get your own free copy. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. So be sure and show up tomorrow for that episode. And right now, if you'd like to find out more about Amazon proofing your business, I have a strategy session that's still available over at brianjpombo.com. It's brianjpombo.com/Amazon. That link is in the description, okay? So, I wonder why I put it in the description. Well, it works. I mean, you could type in Amazon Proof Strategy Session into Google, and it'll pop up also. But go check it out, brianjpombo.com/Amazon. We'll be back tomorrow night, and we're going to go through the details of how you can get your own free copy and a bunch of other goodies as we move along. So, you have a great night. We'll be back. Have a good one. Get out there and just let the magic happen.